Welcome back to Bits and Breaches with 7th DI Technologies. I'm Mira, and here we have Joshua Holloway. Today we're doing a deep dive into our most recent AI workshop. This webinar covers the framework that's changing how businesses view their staff and software. We're talking about the AI Maturity Model, a system developed by over 250 managed service providers to help companies navigate the transition from basic experimentation to full-scale AI integration.
It's all about moving away from being an AI drifter. That person just using ChatGPT to fix a typo in an email and moving toward being an agent user. But the big warning is don't make a huge jump. You don't want to wake up and suddenly think a robot is doing your entire job. Instead, think of AI as your co-pilot, not your pilot. It works alongside you. It's not taking over the cockpit.
That co-pilot mindset is important because it keeps the human in the loop. The workshop suggested a 90-10 rule. AI handles 90% of the heavy lifting, especially the repetitive, data-heavy, or structured tasks, while the human handles the final 10% to double-check and verify the output before it ever touches a client. Speaking of clients, we have to address the security side. Currently, 60% to 80% of employees are already using AI, but they're doing it through shadow AI using free public tools with no company oversight.
And that is a massive risk. We mentioned a high-level government official at CISA who was caught uploading sensitive government and personal information into an unsecured version of ChatGPT. In public models, your intellectual property is gone. It's shared with the developers and the global model for training. The fix is simple but mandatory. Always use paid enterprise-grade accounts. These ensure your tenant is locked down. You can explicitly tell the system, no, do not share my data for training, which creates a protected, shared setting where your team can collaborate safely.
So once you have your secure environment, how do you actually decide what to automate?
You start with a job role audit. You have to be incredibly in-depth, listing your daily, weekly, monthly, and quarterly tasks.
In the workshop, you used an office manager for a wealth management group as an example. By feeding that role into an AI task augmentation analyst skill, we discovered they could achieve a 28% time recapture. That's 11 hours back in a week.
We are also looking at a quality delta of over 30%. That means the AI isn't just doing it faster, it's actually improving the quality of the output, like creating complex pivot tables that most humans struggle to remember how to do. But before you pull the trigger on any task, you have to pass it through the 5-question framework. Is the task predictable and structured? What is the risk if AI makes a mistake? What data is actually being shared? Who is the human in the loop reviewing the output? And what metric are you using to monitor its value?
Finally, let's talk about what happens when you reach level 3 and start using AI agents for regimented tasks, management changes. You aren't just overseeing people anymore, you're overseeing interactions and conversations. This was an interesting part of the workshop. AI agents can actually experience a version of boredom. If a task is too repetitive or if they go too long without human interaction, they might just stop processing or go to sleep.
So, as a manager, you need to have face-to-prompt window meetings. Think of it as a one-on-one check-in first thing in the morning through Teams or Discord, just to see if the bot is awake and to get project updates.
It really changes your perspective. You go from feeling overwhelmed by deadlines to asking, how do I get AI to help me do this so I can work a more comfortable life? And that's all for today. Thanks for joining us. If you want to hear more bits and breaches, check out our YouTube channel for more insights on staying safe and smart in the world of AI.